Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds. Mine first, yours by happenstance. And that journey brings me to Hawkwind for the very first time, and I couldn't be more excited. This is a band that I've heard about for years. I'm a big fucking Motorhead fan. I know Lemmy comes from Hawkwind, and I know he's on this live performance of, what is the name of this song, man? Orgone Accumulator. A fucking live, almost 10-minute jam, which is kind of the best way possible for me to discover Lemmy pre-Motorhead. This is a band I've put off forever. I've heard about, wanted to check out, like many other bands that I have this block, and I want to, and I never do, and now I finally fucking am. I am really stoked. I don't know if Lemmy sings on this or not, but I know he's on bass. I don't know the name of the album that it originates from, but it is from the live album, The Space Ritual, alive in Liverpool and London. I am beyond excited to listen to Hawkwind for the first fucking time. Good, long Lemmy jam. And FYI, I named my cat Lemmy. Yeah, I know it's like space rocky sort of thing. I've seen clips of Hawkwind on like the Lemmy documentary and things like that. So I've heard clips, so I kind of have an idea of what to expect, but not really. Bring it back and shut the fuck up, Smith.
I got an Orgone accumulator.
Guys, real quick, I really have to just mention it's fucking awesome hearing Lemmy in this setting because typically when you hear Lemmy bass on anything, it's doing like the rhythm guitar, but it's fucking bass just amped up to level 11, you know what I mean? But to hear him like do a traditional sort of bass style on a laid back fucking track, space rocky. This is immediately right now going on my fucking oldies playlist that I will listen to all the time now because that era just sounds rad. That old space rock, psychedelic rock era, and it's fucking hilarious that Lemmy, I saw in his documentary when he's talking about leaving Hawkwind, he's like, we just couldn't get along. These guys were, space rocky sort of fucking acid and trippy, bro, and everybody was laid back. And he was all into the amphetamines, so to speak. Continuing. Is that a horn? Fuck yeah. Like, honestly, bass is what I gravitate towards first, usually in any fucking song, is just grooving to the bass line. How cool is it, you know? But to hear him doing this is just this totally tripped out, and you can hear the fucking inspiration on somebody like Cliff Burton. You know? You can hear that fucking trippy solo bass style in there. Man. This is exciting. It is fucking spacey. And not a bad fucking recording either. That is a horn, right? And this fucking groove, man. It's got me chair dancing. Yeah.
I got an Orgone accumulator, and it makes me feel greater. I will see you sometime later when I'm through with my accumulator.
It's always interesting, and I'm trying not to pause it much on this long of a song, you guys. I'm sorry for the amount of times, but I gotta see what's on my head. It's a reaction. It's always interesting when songs are doing like long fucking jams and like where the vocals come back in or something like that. You know what I mean? And how they bring it in. And it was so sly and just fucking like, okay, we're continuing now. It's pretty rad.
It's not a social integrator. It's a one-man isolator. It's a back-brain stimulator. The cerebral vibrator of Orgones. Of Orgones. Of Orgones. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone.
Man, what a fucking jam. mean, the bass is the fucking lead here. Almost by far. I honestly don't even think that's like a bias, a predetermined bias, that I love Lemmy. And this fucking song and hearing this has given me so much more of an appreciation of him than I ever fucking had, even though I had a pretty high esteem for Lemmy, who died on my birthday. It was a real bummer. Anyway, it's given me so much more, like, just insight into him as a player, obviously. I think he's a fucking genius. 100%. But and I don't think that's biased to say that, the bass is taking the lead in this fucking song. 100%. Pew, 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 pew. With cool, trippy shit layered in, man. Laid back. That lead guitar in this here is fucking awesome. So fun. Yeah, that was really fucking fun, man. I love that you couldn't hear any crowd noise. It said it was live, but I love how you couldn't hear any crowd noise, because if there's one thing that disturbs music for me, it's people. And it's stupid of me to say as I'm reacting and talking through the music, but I try to pause it so I don't talk over the music that much. But really great live recording, first of all. Second of all, what a fucking jam. Hearing Lemmy in that setting, again, gave me a whole new appreciation and insight into like him as a player. And for somebody who was mainly known for just going fucking 100 miles an hour, turning it all the way up, I love to hear him nuanced, and I love to hear him just raging. And again, while there's a lead guitar in that song, the bass took the lead the whole way through in some cool fucking trippy ways that, again, just I know that Lemmy was a huge fucking influence on like Cliff Burton mainly, but like not mainly, but a huge influence on him. But the point of the story is that I could see it even more now. And that's fucking fascinating. You guys, this was fun. I'm definitely going to be checking out more Motorhead, or excuse me, not Overkill. That's a Motorhead song, but Hawkwind. So please comment with what song I should do, man. Maybe we'll get into some albums. Maybe that whole live show on Patreon. I could see that happening at some point because that just sounds really fun. Love to hear that. I love rock and roll, man. It's my favorite goddamn thing, and I am out.
What the hell? Everything!